The day has finally come. As of 4:49 today, the city center airport officially closed. Over its long history, the airfield has played a major role in the growth of both the city of Edmonton and the province. Cheryl Oates has been following the final hours of the airport and joins us now. And Cheryl, the last flights have flown. What's happening now?
Quinn, it is a rare occasion that we could report live from the middle of a runway, but that's where I'm standing tonight because these runways are now officially closed. They turned off the lights here at the city center airport just before 5 o'clock today. Also now when people call in to the air control tower, they'll hear a recorded message saying that this airport is no longer in operation. As well, they put down these giant X's on the runways, marking them as closed so that nobody can land here now. And the airport, the city center airport, will slowly be removed from airport listings. As you said, it's been a long road to this day. It's been a controversial one, but it's also been a very emotional one for anyone who's made the city center airport a big part of their life.
I flew a lot of these antiques that you see here, which tells you how old I am.
Since Edmonton's city center airport opened in 1927, people like Randy Stiles have made it their second home.
Oh, we used to get into all sorts of trouble.
Originally a pilot, Randy became a tour guide after retiring. He can barely contain himself as he remembers what life was like in the early days of the airport.
Sure, you're going to chase cattle and low fly, buzz your girlfriend's house.
Randy has one of many heavy hearts today. The runways he spent his younger years touching down on are closing forever. It's the end of an era in Edmonton's history.
The economic power of this airport drove Edmonton through most of the 20th century.
Nearly 90 years ago, the land the city center airport sits on was merely a farmer's field. But in 1924, that all changed. The land was set aside by the city, and 3 years later, it became Blatchford Airfield, eventually becoming the busiest airfield in North America.
For instance, during the Great Depression, when every other place in Canada was falling apart, Edmonton actually boomed, and it was because of the aviation industry.
The city's decision to close it down has been controversial and emotional, but aviation enthusiasts are trying not to dwell on what can't be changed.
It's time to move forward. It's time to celebrate everything that aviation has brought to Edmonton here at Blatchford Field and move ahead.
86 years after it opened, the runway lights go out at City Center Airport for the final time. The curtain closed on this chapter of our province's history.
Quinn, an incredible amount of history has flown in and out of this airport, and the city honored that history today, unveiling a plaque and a time capsule highlighting the significant contribution City Center Airport has made to not only the city of Edmonton, but also the province. Now, that time capsule and plaque will stay at City Hall until there's a place for it here at the future developments at Blatchford Airfield. So definitely a very somber feeling standing out here in the middle of a dark airport, but I think we can all agree that although the city center airport has closed, its history and its legacy will certainly live on, Quinn.
All right, thanks, Cheryl. Well, government cuts